It's been over 2 months since I've done one of my regular vlogs where I just update everybody about my life in Thailand, and I have a lot of announcements to make. One of these announcements is going to have a huge impact on my life and change everything. Good morning everybody and welcome to Peteonretreat. So what's been going on here in Thailand? Well, first the weather. I can't even go do a walk and talk video this morning because it's raining a little bit. I thought about actually going out there and getting rain geared up, but I've got this new place, so why don't we try shooting a video on our balcony? Yeah, that's right, we've moved. I've talked about it in a couple videos, but the move is basically complete. I think I'll probably do a tour at some point of our new place, but this is the balcony. A few weeks ago, we took a road trip to Chachoengsao. Now, we'd taken a road trip there before, and I have a video on it. I'll put a link in the description below. This time we were going with a different mission, however. When my girlfriend moved in with me, she's a Buddhist, she's Thai. I asked her if she wanted to do one of those Buddhist shrines in our room, and she said, no, let's wait. She knew that we were going to move pretty soon, and she wanted to just wait until we had our new place, the place that we got together. So we went to Chachoengsao to go to a particular temple to pick out our Buddha statue for our new shrine. She also wanted to go check out this Ganesha temple. Ganesha is a popular Hindu god, but also is represented in certain Buddhist philosophies or sects or subversions of the religion. Forgive me, I know I don't know the proper terms when I'm talking about religions. Anyway, so we went to this Ganesh temple and it was really cool. It's the tallest Ganesh statue in all of Thailand. We left here about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning because so many people come to this temple every day. It can often take hours to get inside. We were probably some of the first 20 people there. We parked, we were there 30, 40 minutes before they even opened. But once they opened, it was very nice and peaceful inside. And that's the kind of experience I like when I'm going to different temples. One of the traditions when you come to the Temple of Ganesh is that you walk around the statue 3 times clockwise with your hands up in a praying motion. One of the reasons I haven't been doing many life updates is I've been here almost 2 years. My life is somewhat routine and kind of boring. As I do every month, I went out with my nonprofit foundation, the Birdie Foundation. This month we partnered with a group called 5812. Really cool group. They've got a small kind of compound out next to this group of government-owned poor communities. The longer we do this nonprofit work here, the more connections we make and the more that it just seems to be all interwoven together. Jacob, who's the founder and director of 5812, came to our Birdie meeting this last month, and when he was watching videos of what we have done, he pointed out, hey, that's the neighborhood Miss Maggie and Hand to Hand go to. We help some of those people too. So what we did this month was we met at their compound and then we put together about 20 bags of groceries. Actually, we bought so much, we put together 40 bags, and then we went out into the communities around the house and we handed them out. As we went house to house, many of the children in the community kind of stayed with us. It turns out that every week they go to Jacob's compound and they play games and they learn English. They also do some Bible study stuff. 5812 is named after a Bible verse, proverb. Again, I'm bad with religious definitions, so please forgive me on that. But it was just really cool. The kids played games and sang songs. And like we often do, we brought them pizza from Date Cafe. So yeah, a lot of my life is routine, but some of this big news is not routine. And a lot of it has to do with my girlfriend, Goy. The first big announcement is Goy's going to school now. Her English is pretty good, and she's actually able to read and write a lot more than many of the Thais that speak English. But she's always a bit self-conscious with speaking English and doesn't feel very comfortable, and her comprehension is limited. Many months ago, we learned of a group, a foundation here in Thailand that has a school. The school's focus is women. They only teach women, and they offer a variety of courses. They teach hairdressing and doing nails, and they teach massage. They also teach English, French, and German. So I've been talking to Goy about going to school there, and a few months ago she went and checked it out, but they didn't have a new batch of classes starting for about 2.5 months. Well, the new batch of classes has started, and Goy now goes to school 5 days a week, 2 hours each day. She's having a great time and has made some new friends, but the class she's in is definitely not quite up to the level of her understanding with the language. She's learning a little bit, but she's breezing through most of the assignments. She's sticking around this class and will probably test out of it after a month has passed. I don't need to get into the details of the school, but the whole announcement is Goy's going to school, and I'm super happy for her. The next big announcement is again about Goy, and that she's now driving. Yeah, Goy's gone back to work. She's driving for Bolt, and she's started her own private taxi service. Speaking of which, if you need a private taxi in Thailand, here's her information. She's been loving driving. I mean, she just loves to drive anyway. She much prefers doing long distance private taxi rides as opposed to shorter Bolt rides. When you're driving for Bolt, there could be a lot of downtime of just sitting in your car, and it's just more convenient to get paid 1,500 baht to drive somebody to the airport or pick them up. She has a brand new 2024 Toyota, which we did a video about. I'll link that in the description. So if you need a private taxi here in Thailand, especially in the Pattaya area, please don't hesitate and reach out to Goy. So yeah, Goy is driving now, and she's going to school a couple hours a day. She's nice and busy, which I think is good for our relationship. It gives us more time away from each other, and it's giving me more time to go back to trying to put out YouTube videos every week, and to prepare my Dungeons and Dragons games, and to work on Birdie Foundation material. Even though she's going to school and she's working, she's still very much taking care of me and our new room. She still cooks for me the majority of the time. We are eating out a little bit more now, but not much. And she cooks 1 or 2 meals pretty much every single day. Oh, so we only eat twice a day. We're probably only going out to eat maybe 3 or 4 times a week now, but that's double what it was before she was working and going to school. Goy's a fantastic cook. I mean, just check out some of these dishes she makes. When we go out, we do tend to go out to cheaper places. We don't tend to splurge on big expensive meals. Goy's just not a fan of it, and she knows we're trying to save money so that we could go visit America. Probably not 2025. It's looking like 2026. I'm sorry everybody, but there's reasons. I'll talk about that in another vlog. We do like to go splurge sometimes, and once a month now we go to Tsunami Sushi Buffet. There's 2 Tsunami locations, and we go to the one in Vientiane. And when I say splurge, it's not a very expensive place. It's a buffet. It's all you can eat, and they have 3 different price levels. Basically 600 baht, 800 baht, and 1100 baht. We actually just get the 600 600 baht menu each time because, I don't know, the other ones have a lot of real fancy things and we just like more simpler dishes. We do go every month and it's just always a treat. We always eat way too much. They also have free drinks and they have free ice cream. Even though she's working and going to school, we do still have plenty of time for fun. This month had a couple of festivals in town. We went to the Chonburi International Music Festival. It was set up on the beach in Pattaya. They had 3 big stages and a whole bunch of food. It was a ton of fun, and somehow I deleted all the video footage from that except for some footage that I got on my phone. We also went to the October Festival at Central Mall. It used to be called Central Festival Mall, but now it's just called Central. The festival was pretty cool. The food was all right. They had, you know, a bunch of different brats and, you know, sausages and sauerkraut and different things. What I was more impressed with was the beer they had on tap. They had Paulaner Oktoberfest beer, which is just one of my favorite beers in the world. Again, that was with my footage from the Chonburi Music Festival, and I don't know where it went. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now, and I'm still horrible at it. Thank you for watching this far into this horrible video. If you can, give me a like and a subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I reply to all of my comments, and they really help the algorithm get this video out in front of more people. Tomorrow's Halloween, and tonight we're going to, Koi doesn't know it yet, it's a surprise, but we're going to the Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ripley's here has a whole big center on Beach Road in Pattaya. So yeah, that's what's going on with us. If you like this video, oh wait a minute, I didn't get into the big announcement, did I? So here it goes, everybody. Koi and I are starting a family. Yeah, I know, we've only been together like 8 months and this whole relationship's been crazy, but it hasn't been logical from the beginning. I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you probably know that we were only talking for about a month when she moved in with me. We'd really only gone on a couple dates and just everything's felt right. So when we think about these things, we just kind of roll the dice and go with it. And so far, we've had no regrets. So yeah, we're starting a family. Oh, wait. We're not having a baby. I do not want to have a baby. I've talked about that in another video before. I'm not getting back into that again, but I am going to be 51 next year. Wait. No, I'm 51 now. I don't want to have children of my own. I might be open to adoption down the line. Koi's got a son, he's 19. So we're going to start a family. Wait, we're not going to start a family. We did start a family. Yeah, you might have figured it out. We got a cat. Everybody meet Mango. Now, if you watch my shorts, you might have already seen Mango, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've definitely seen my post about Mango. Mango is an amazing cat. I've had several cats in my adult life, 3 to be exact, and I've never bought a cat before. To me, cats have usually been things that just happen. Cats just show up. So we were looking for a free cat at first, and our first couple attempts kind of failed. I'll try to keep this cat story brief because I know not everybody's into cats, and I'll keep playing some footage of Mango while I talk about this. But anyway, we went to one pet shop and all of the cats there had a skin condition, so none of them were going to be available for a while. We went to another place, and Koi's never had a cat before. She's had dogs, but since she's never had a cat, I really wanted to get a small kitten, and the other place didn't have any kittens that were really that small. They were all, 6 months or older. So Koi started looking through, I think, Facebook Marketplace, and she found lots of cats for sale, mostly small breeders, and I'm not really big into the breeding scene, but she was showing me some pictures, and there was a Thai couple who just had kittens about 30 minutes south of us. Oh man, these kittens were gorgeous. Their colors and their markings were just so cool. It turns out American Shorthairs are a very popular breed when it comes to like show cats and pedigree cats. They were selling the kittens for 3,000 baht, which is close to $100. I said, sure, let's go take a look, but I don't think we're going to get one of these cats. Well, we went down there, we looked at the 3 kittens, and one of them was just so loving and was so sweet with Koi. She sat in the back of the car with him, and I had a good feeling about it. I tend to follow my feelings. I look for signs, and I just took this as a good sign, and I said, Koi, if you want, we could get that cat. So we brought him home, and before we were even back here at the condo, we named him Mango. I didn't know anything about American Shorthairs, and it turns out that if Mango was a papered, full-blooded American Shorthair, then he would sell for about $2,000 in the States. So I didn't feel bad about spending $85, $95 on the cat. He quickly became comfortable in our place, and within hours he just seemed at home. Little kittens can be really resilient, and he's very curious, and it's just been great having the cat in our house and in our home. It's also been beautiful just watching Koi learn about him and fall in love with him. He is definitely the 3rd member of our family. She calls him her son, and when he does bad things, she says, look what your son did, look at your son. It's so cute. So yeah, that's the big announcement. We started a family, we got a cat, but this really is a huge thing in my life and changes it so much. When I moved to Thailand, I thought I would only be here 2 or 3 years. That was the plan, and then I was going to go live in Europe for a while. I fell in love and got a girlfriend, but relationships, you never really know where they're going to go. Our relationship seems very healthy and very promising, and I have no plans on it ending, but I'm also very realistic about it. Getting a cat, however, that's not a relationship you walk away from. This is huge, and it means I'm going to be in Thailand for the next 10 to 20 years. Oh boy.